You're tired of having itchy, annoying little bumps every time you shave or wax, this is a video for you. Hi, my name is Raven. I'm a licensed esthetician and I specialize in waxing for over 2 years. So one thing I know is a thing or two about ingrown hairs. I listed some helpful products down below that you guys can check out that I love using and recommending to my clients that have ingrown hairs. But before we go into what to use on ingrown hairs, let's fully understand on what we are dealing with. Ingrowns happen because the hair cannot properly poke through the skin. It literally curls back into the skin, and that's how you get an ingrown. You can have multiple types of ingrowns. The main two that you're gonna see with hair removal, especially with waxing or shaving, is the ingrown hair that looks like this. It sits on the top of the surface of the skin, and then you have an ingrown like this that looks almost like acne. So let's first talk about the ingrown like this, because this is the easiest one to get rid of. This is what I like to call a surface ingrown. I call it a surface ingrown because what's blocking the hair from getting through is dead skin sitting on top of it. Dead skin does not mean that you're dirty. It does not mean that you're not cleaning yourself well. It literally just means in that area we need to do a little bit more exfoliation, and we need a little bit more harsher products to properly remove the dead skin from that area. With ingrown hairs that sit at the top and the surface of the skin like this, I love using physical exfoliants. The reason why I love using physical exfoliants is because it can literally scrape at the dead skin in that moment so that the hair can properly poke through. Usually when the hair is sitting at the surface like this, you are only a layer or two in dramatics, of course, not any scientific term, layer of two from the hair poking out. Usually you're able to get these with tweezers. Do I recommend that? No, because you're gonna heighten your chance of getting hyperpigmentation. But typically if I can sit there with tweezers and scrape at it once and the hair pops up, that just means that there needs to be more exfoliation involved. Also, what's really important is that you're using a really good hydrator as well. Think of it as the hair that we have on our head. If the hair is properly hydrated, it won't break off and it won't cause an ingrown. It will be able to be properly removed and not snap off almost like a split end. If your skin is nice and hydrated, then the hair will easily be able to poke through it as well when it's time to reach the surface of the skin. Now, if your ingrown hairs look like this, you need to use a combination of different things, such as a chemical exfoliant, keeping them moisturizing, but then I would also want you to add in a chemical exfoliant. And when the ingrown looks like this, using a hot compress and preferably a moisturizer or a product that has CBD in it. What CBD will do is calm down the inflammation and irritation that you might be feeling. Typically when the ingrown hair is in this state, I don't want you to do any physical exfoliation right now because that can damage the skin. Instead, using chemical exfoliants like glycolic acid to softly but deeply penetrate the skin to exfoliate it, get that dead skin off, while other active ingredients such as CBD, such as aloe, which is really good, will calm down the skin. If you know that you're prone to getting ingrown hairs, whether they look like the surface ingrowns or whether they look like the chemical ingrowns, there needs to be a routine in order for you to not get ingrown hairs. 3 times a week or every other day going in with an exfoliant, whether that be a chemical exfoliant or physical exfoliant, whatever is better for your skin type, will help you not get these ingrown hairs as intensely. And if you do get the ingrown hairs, they won't last for months and months, and the hair can properly poke through the skin. I alternate between a series of products just depending on whether it's the summertime or the winter time. Personally, during the summertime, I am sweating so much. I live in the desert. It's 120 degrees almost every single day for weeks at a time. So I'm sweating so much. And because of that, I want to be using products that are super strong and that I can use throughout my day as well. I literally just went on a search looking for my stuff, and of course I can't find it. I love using European Wax Center's products, and I know that there's so much controversy on their products, but one, it's the only one that I've tried, so it's really the only one I feel comfortable using. Two, it actually works. Like, they have ingredients that I personally love and it actually works. So my holy grail, it's literally wet because I used it in the shower today, is the treat polish. I absolutely love the treat polish because it has glycolic acid, lactic acid, and salicylic acid in it to exfoliate the skin. So I have a chemical exfoliant in there, and it's also made out of pumice. So for me, I like to describe pumice as a softer sugar scrub, and I need that graininess to help with any surface ingrowns that I could have, and helps keep my skin super soft. When I was first waxing, I used to use the slow polish. Oh my god, there's so little hair on it. My apologies. But when I was first waxing, I used to use the slow polish. I have the coconut one because it smells like Chanel, but they have a fragrance-free one that you can use if your skin is sensitive to any fragrance. And that one is like the treat polish, except it doesn't have any chemical exfoliants in it, and it's a softer grain than the treat polish. So this is what I would say is, especially the fragrance-free one, for more gentle skin in comparison to skin that needs a little bit more work in terms of having both a physical and chemical exfoliant. Now that it's the summertime, I also use the Ingrown hair wipes. So the Ingrown hair wipes are also a chemical exfoliant. It has the same ingredients as the treat polish, but it has aloe in it. It has tea tree as well. So I'm essentially getting the main ingredients that are in the Ingrown hair serum, but in a wipe form. I use these when I'm at the gym, when I'm at work, because in that area it will get sweaty, especially in my inner thigh area, and that just keeps the sweat off of my skin so I don't get any breakouts or anything like that. And the reason why I alternate between the two is, again, because in the summertime I'm sweating a lot more, whereas in the wintertime I'm not sweating as much. But the thing that they do have in common is that I use the brightening ones because that has vitamin C in it, so it's going to help with any hyperpigmentation that comes after getting any ingrown hairs. After using a combination of the ingrown hair wipes, and I've also been using the glycolic acid toner by The Ordinary, I use this 3 times a week, sometimes a little bit less because the wipes and the polish already have glycolic acid in it. And then I also use the Ordinary discoloration serum, just on the top layer of my skin, not on the labia or anything like that, but literally just like the top layer that you would see in a bikini to help with any hyperpigmentation. And girl, I literally look like Beyonce in that one photo shoot. It's just so clear, and I'm so proud. It's just like chef's kiss. It's so cohesive, and I'm very proud. That would be pretty good for that area, especially if you have hyperpigmentation. I also know that even though it's not a brand that everyone could reach, if you have a esthetician that you work with, SkinScript has some glycolic acid pads that you can use. Granted, it's not advertised as for that area, and that's the main thing. We want to make sure everything that we're using to treat our Brazilian is not only gynecology tested, but it's pH balanced. And that's why I like this brand. Brands like Fur, all of those are gynecology tested, just to make sure that it's not disrupting your pH balance or anything like that. But yeah, that's enough about products. I hope that this video helped. Please let me know down below if you guys have any questions. Like I said, I literally do this for a living. I've been doing this for a living for years now. So I promise you, any question that you do have is something that I've heard before. Here's a little extra tip. If all fails, if you are really staying consistent on your routine, you're noticing that your ingrown hairs are getting worse, and if anything they're looking cystic, I would definitely say consult a dermatologist to see if there's anything deeper that it could be, because it is very easy to get infections down there as well, prolonged ingrown hairs, or even from acne that hasn't been treated. You can also look into doing laser hair removal as well. That way there is a literal laser killing the hair bulb. The ingrown hairs won't be as bad in comparison to other hair removals such as shaving or waxing. So yeah, if you like videos like this, don't forget to check out my other videos. I recently just did a video on some skincare tips and what people can easily incorporate into their daily skincare as well, if you guys want to check that out. If you like to see any vlogs, I have my Esthetician series as well that you can check out. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time for another video. Bye!